Mafia gets a bad name. And, sometimes I feel like they deserve it, and sometimes I don't. I had somebody ask me, hey, I paid $330 for a Mafia Kush 2 Plus. Did I get ripped off? So I took a deep dive look at the Kush 2 Plus to see if this guy got ripped off or not. And what I found was actually surprising. And I found the bike was on sale for way cheaper than $330. I don't know if it's still on sale, but if you're a brand new rider, you don't weigh very much, and you just need a bike and you don't want to spend like any money, this is a better deal than any Walmart bike you'll find because it's better quality and it's probably cheaper. So check out the Kush 2 in the description. If it's not on sale, I'd recommend something like the Kink, a cheap Kink bike. But anyway, let's talk about the Kush 2. Let's see if it's worth $330 and why or why not. Derek says, I got the Mafia Kush 2 Plus for about $330 11 months ago. Was it overpriced? Let me look. Okay, so Mafia is a popular brand, especially in the UK. Personally, Dougster Bob doesn't like them because of their business model. I have a video here that talks about that, and it got me in a lot of trouble because, I don't know, people are like, they watch the video and they're like, you suck, Mafia's great. And I'm like, okay, whatever. For the price, generally, Mafia delivers pretty good quality. If you look at it purely as a value thing and with the idea of getting brand new riders into the sport, I don't have a problem with Mafia. What I have a problem with Mafia doing is selling these bikes direct to consumer in a way that hurts the BMX industry. And again, I have a video on that explaining that, so you can watch it if you wanna understand what I mean. But anyway, we're gonna take a look at the Mafia Kush 2 Plus and see if it's worth the price. If I'm looking right, let me pull it up here on the screen. Okay, these are all of Mafia's bikes, and we got a 20-inch options. They are on sale. Right meow, okay? Kush 2, where's Kush 2 Plus? Brother, if you paid, how much did you say you paid? $330, which is like this price, but now it's on sale for $130, you definitely overpaid. And not because you got ripped off, you overpaid because now you could have got it for $200 cheaper. That's crazy. If you're talking about American dollars, yes, I would say you overpaid. If this is the case, if you paid $330 and right now you can get it for $130, yes, overpaid. And I think the difference in the Kush, because I watched some of Harry Main's videos, I think one of the biggest differences was that the Kush 2 Plus came with a 3-piece crank, where the Kush 2 came with a 1-piece crank. Trash. Kush 2 Plus, okay, let's look at it. We're gonna say, yes, you paid $330. It's only $130 right now on the website. You definitely overpaid. But let's forget about that, okay? Let's just forget. Let's answer the question, is the Kush 2 BMX bike worth $130? I'm gonna already say, yeah, it probably is. And again, I'm not a huge Mafia fan, but for $130, you can't even hardly get a Walmart bike. Walmart bike, guys. I'm talking about a Walmart bike here. High tensile steel frame, okay? To be expected. Is the head tube integrated or is it pressed? Integrated head tube, all right? Or integrated headset. That is pretty solid. Honestly, no complaints there. Looks like an unsealed front hub. Okay, but guys, we looked at the $450 Fiend O- earlier, and that was an unsealed front hub too. So no expectations here. We've got 3-piece cranks. The sprocket looks half decent. The pedals are junk. Okay, we got brakes. This looks good. I like the splatter paint job. Mafia has really cool colors. Okay, so high tensile steel forks, Mafia forged top load stem. Okay, unsealed front hub, semi-sealed rear hub, double wall rims. That's bonkers. That is so bizarre to me that there's double wall rims on this, but I remember talking about their bikes before when they were a lot more expensive. Honestly, guys, just looking at this, $130, this is a really good deal. Even for you, Derek, who paid $330, you didn't necessarily get ripped off because that's a fair price. Like, let's look real quick at the Kink Curb at full MSRP. It's going to be very similar quality. So yeah, so $369 at full MSRP would be $30 more than the Kush 2 Plus. High tensile steel frame, high tensile steel forks, high tensile steel bars, single wall rims, Kink Hemlock. The pedals are a little bit better on this, but three-piece crank. So anyway, unsealed bottom bracket, unsealed hubs, semi-sealed cassette. So yeah, Derek, for 330, you didn't really get ripped off. You're fine. It's all good. But if you could have got it for 130, man, that would have been a much better deal. So the Kush 2 Plus for 130 that's a good price. That is a really good price because you can't get a BMX bike with three-piece cranks for that price at all. You can't get a BMX bike with double wall rims for that price at all. And one thing it's important to mention is this geometry matches modern BMX bikes. So for, 13.25 inch chainstay, 75-degree head tube angle. This is very modern. If you look at a cheap Walmart bike, you're gonna get a 14-inch chainstay, a 7-inch standover height. The geometry doesn't correlate, and that bike's gonna be very hard to ride on and progress on. So good job, Derek.